O Block. It's not a tourist spot. Y'all gonna die.
Like, do y'all not realize that they are in the middle of a war zone right now?
Y'all gonna die. Into the next topic. The next topic is going to be about Steven Jackson. He grown as hell. He's embarrassing for this. So this happened while we were away. This happened about 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
Now, I want to give you some background. Actually, let me take him away. Let me give you some background real quick.
Okay.
Do you know who Stacks is? Steven Jackson. Do you know who Stacks is?
Heard the name before. Don't really know much about him.
Former NBA player. He's going viral. He has a TV show, All the Smoke. Not TV show. It's a podcast, All the Smoke. Mm-hmm. I think the podcast is amazing. Him and Matt Barnes have done an amazing job.
Okay.
But he's a podcaster basically. Mm-hmm. He was formerly an NBA player.
Right.
He's a great. Like I think he's great. He's not like an all-time great, right? Nobody has him on like their top 20, top 30.
Yeah.
He may not even be a top 70. I don't think he was on the top 75 list. I don't think he's a top 75 player.
Okay.
But he's still a great player.
His name carries some weight.
Yeah, his name carries some weight. People respect his game. He was a solid role player on a bunch of different teams. Mm-hmm. He went viral like a year ago. I don't know if you heard me watching that video about the dude who, remember the pastor the wife didn't want to sign a prenup, and then the pastor that she chose for wedding came back there on the day of the wedding was like,
yes,
don't sign a prenup. That was him.
Okay.
So he recently went viral again because he went to O Block. Now, I wanted to do this topic because we both are from Chicago. Mm-hmm. And he went and checked in the O Block. Now, this is why I have a problem with it.
Okay.
This is the same guy who helped when was it Eric Gardner? Was there no? Who got choked? There's so many bad. It's a shame. It's so many. That's not even funny, but it's so many bad situations that happen. Who was the one? Because we have the jogger, the people that murked the jogger. I use murk not to be insensitive, but so YouTube don't get me. But remember the jogger that got murked, right? We had that happen. We had the dude who got they kneeled on his neck and took him out. Which one was that? The kneeling.
As far as the names go?
Yeah.
Floyd. Wait.
Yeah, you're right. George Floyd.
George Floyd.
So he was actually cool with George Floyd. They're actually like friends, legit friends.
Okay.
And he was one of the voices who advocated for that. So he wants to be an activist. And I was so for this, saying, yo, this dude wants to be an activist. He wants to have a positive message. He helped push, us in the direction where he was one of the catalysts for making George Floyd such a big thing because he also was out there using his voice. It was a protest. I loved it.
Okay.
I'm a little bit disappointed with you, and I'm with him. Not you. I'm sorry. With him, and I'm gonna show you why. Let's play this video.
That's good.
Are you gonna play?
Yeah. A lot of y'all niggas been O Block pulling up, taking pictures. Where we at? We're in the middle of it. What I mean, nigga? Y'all pull up and take pictures, and y'all not allowed to.
They're on O Block.
And one thing about it, if you're a real one, you don't mind checking in. Checking in? What you say? I check in with the real one. That's why I'm in the middle of O Block. You see the hoop? Where you at? I'm in the middle of O Block, nigga. Fuck you, man. Listen, man.
He a grown man.
Shit you can't pay for. No rap cap. Shit you can't pay for. Fuck you, mean? We really out here. O Block. Chi-Town, nigga. Rest in peace, King Von, nigga. We in the middle of O Block, ain't we? Quit playing, man. I'm everywhere, you never there.
I'm everywhere, you never there.
All right. For the sake of monetization and like not getting banned because I've got suspended on Twitter for using the words, I have a new word that I use.
Okay.
Raccoon is what I use. All right. Lowercase R-A, capital everything else. Raccoon is how I feel about this right now. All right. I'm going to be honest with you.
What was the point of this?
Dog, you're an activist. What is wrong with you? Yo, that is so embarrassing. Like, bro, grow up. He grown as hell. So, yo, I'm on O Block with all my peoples, and I check in with the real ones.
Checking in with like for
checking
what?
in with for what? Are you from like yo? This is. I saw an interview with Corporate, and he summed it up so good. He said, "Bro, Chicago ain't one of them places that you can check in.
No,
there are no big homies. Every hood has its own sets, right? And it's crazy because every hood has its own like gangs, and even with every hood having its own gangs, you have subsets of dudes that may not necessarily mess with other dudes in the same gang.
Right.
So there is no checking in Chicago. You can go to O Block and say, I'm checking in with the real ones. How do you think the other dudes on the other side of town feel? How do you feel? How do you think the dudes in Pocket Town feel with you talking crazy like that? How do you think the dudes over there on 47 feel with you talking like that? Mm-hmm. Dudes on 55th talking like that. Dudes down 79 see you talking like that. Mm-hmm. There are so many different gangs and different groups of people. The dudes, how you think the dudes in Harvey out there feel? Yep. The dudes even in the certain parts of Riverdale that ain't necessarily good. How do you think those dudes feel with you saying, I check in with the real ones? That's disrespectful to them.
Right.
You are putting yourself in harm's way. I want to let celebrities know, as a Chicago native, bro, O Block ain't a fucking tourist spot. Stop this.
Yeah, wasn't it? Who was that? K Michelle. The recent so much she want to go to O Block.
Nobody took me to O Block. Can you please take me to O Block? It's not a tourist spot. Y'all gonna die.
Like, do y'all not realize that they are in the middle of a war zone right now?
Y'all gonna die. What is wrong with y'all? Y'all gonna die.
Oh my god.
They got guns. They're shooting. They're hurting people.
Like, there is a reason why people avoid O Block. There is a reason why people avoid 63rd. There is a reason why people avoid 47th. There is a reason why people avoid 79th.
Not D-Y-E. D-I-E. Being on O Block, you will die. What is wrong with you?
Oh my god.
There was just a shooting. I think shortly after this video, because we took some time off, there was like a shooting right there at the edge of O Block that hit like 20 people. Steven Jackson, you could have died. Okay? You were checking in with the real ones. The real ones just got sprayed up. And I'm not saying it to be funny to the people of O Block, right? If anybody died, I'm sorry. No disrespect to you. But I feel like even if you're in O Block, you can agree with me.
Right.
You can agree with me that this ain't a tourist spot. Stop it.
No, it's not.
Bro, damn fool. What if Steven Jackson went there? I'm everywhere you ain't. And then somebody put a gun out and say, yo, get naked. We need all that. Give me your clothes. Give me your chains. Give me all that. Get naked.
What if a drive-by happened? Why he sitting there doing this video?
Oh, I guess y'all ain't the real ones. Those your ops the real ones. We got to go to your ops. Like, come on, bro. This is...
No, this is not something to publicly put out there, bro. Like,
yo.
No. This is not an accomplishment saying that you're checking in with O Block. Like that, no.
It's funny.
It's clown.
It's funny, but it's not funny.
It's clown behavior.
Like being a Chicago native, you just. I wonder if people in other places feel this way. Where it's like, yo, when you go home, you know home. Mm-hmm. And when other people come, you be like, yo, like it's funny because I talk to people all the time in the military, and they be like, yo, I always wanted to visit Chicago, and I was like, stay your ass downtown. That's what I tell everybody: stay downtown. It's a few places in the suburbs you can go snatch you some Portillo's. Mm-hmm. But I was like, most of the time, Italian Fiesta is pretty good.
There's a Portillo's downtown. Yeah,
but I was like, it's an Italian Fiesta in the town. You shouldn't be going to none of the Italian Fiestas by yourself. If you ain't from Chicago, take somebody. If you want to go get you some Italian Fiesta, you better know a native or somebody that lives out there and go holler at them and let them take you to Italian Fiesta. Because all the Italian Fiestas I know of are in the hood.
For the most part, yeah.
The one on, what is that, like between, I forgot what street that is, like 82nd or something like that? What street? 78th?
I think it's between 87th.
It's between 87th and 79th. So
87th to 79th.
It's like 84th or something. You don't need to be over there. Mm-hmm. You don't need to be at the Italian Fiesta on 47th. You don't need to be at the one in Riverdale by yourself. You don't need to be at none of them if you ain't from out there, huh?
It's Dalton.
Or Dalton. You don't need to be out there by yourself. I tell people, be careful if you go to Chicago. And damn sure don't go to O Block. Somebody asked me like, have you heard of O Block?
Somebody asked you that?
Yeah, somebody asked, have you heard of O Block?
Have I heard of O Block? Duh.
I'm like, sir, why do you know about O Block? Not to be racist.
Because they probably saw somebody talking about it.
Not to be racist.
Yeah.
Sir, you're Caucasian. I don't want to ever hear you say O Block ever again. Are you crazy? It's crazy.
YouTube. Probably heard somebody talking about it on YouTube.
Oh my God, I heard that King Von guy. I heard he's really good. He's from O Block. I want to go visit his home. Like, stop, please.
Yeah, and look what happened.
I just
like, come on, bro.
All I want to say on this topic is, Steven Jackson, you better than this, bro.
Yeah, no.
I know I called you a raccoon, but which is offensive to the person that you're calling, which I don't care. But bro, that's embarrassing.
Yeah, no.
You're a grown man. You're glorifying gang culture. Which is it, right? Do you want to be an activist? You can't do both.
Right.
I'm sorry. You cannot glorify gang culture and be an activist. You can't be both.
You can't be both.
Because one is detrimental to our community.
Yep.
You can't do it, right?
Yep.
That's you. Just like you can't be an activist and a drug dealer.
Mm-hmm.
You can't be the both because you're destroying the neighborhood. And that's the same thing with gang culture, right?
Yep.
We see innocent people get hurt, shot. Man, I've been chased by gangs before. I've had guns pulled on me before.
Yeah.
I've been robbed at gunpoint before by a grown man on a bike when I was a teenager. Like, bro, they terrorize our communities. Right. You can't be in support of their behavior.
Right. You can't be over there like, oh yeah, I'm with the homies and all of that stuff, and then be over there like protect black people. Like, you can't do both.
You crazy.
Can't. Yeah, it makes you a hypocrite.
Makes you a hypocrite. I don't like it. I don't respect it.
No.
But yeah, that's all I really got on that.
Get off of O Block, bro.
Get off O Block.
Get off O Block.
If you ain't from over there, don't go over there.
Exactly.
Stop going to the hood, y'all.
Well, if you ain't got homies over there, don't go over there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, bro. If my mama stayed on O Block, I wouldn't go see her. Like, Mom, you better get off O Block. When you coming to see me? Never. When you bringing my grandbaby? Never.
Definitely never.
Never.
No.
Never. I'm not coming to O Block. Stop it.
Nope.
You're crazy.
Nope. Not doing it.
They said, "Oh, we're not from 63rd." I'm not from O Block either. I'm not from either. Or. I don't want to be over there. All right, I stayed on 83rd. I stayed on 79th. I stayed on 47th. I don't want to be nowhere near any of that, huh?
South suburbs over here.
But yeah, I stayed.
And even that's starting to get bad now.
Yeah, it is. But yeah, it's just like, bro, I've been all over. I ain't trying to live in none of that. Even Harvey so bad, I would never go back to Harvey. I lived in Harvey for 1 year. Nah, I'm good. But yeah, that's all I really got on Steven Jackson.
Next.
Yeah, stop. Please.